So hello everyone, today we'll be creating this phone call agent using Retell AI. The use case here is primarily that let's say if you have a form on your website which the customer comes and fills in, then there will be an automated call that will be triggered to the customer who filled the form, and then the agent will basically follow with the client saying that this was the requirement you gave in, and if there are any other questions that they want to ask about the company, etc. And then finally confirming the timing for the next follow-up meeting with them to take the things to the next step. So these are the two nodes that we will need in n8n. The first one is the form and then the HTTP request. But before this, if you are new to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe. Let's go ahead and deep dive into how I've created this entire thing. First thing to get started with is let me actually log out from here so that I can start from scratch. All right, so you have to basically come to Retell AI, and here once you're here you can just either sign up or log in. I'll log in since I've already signed up and continue with Google. This is the email that I'm using. And now once you are into your Retell AI dashboard, here the first thing that you need to do is create an agent. Click here and then on a voice agent, because we'll be using a phone calling agent. So click on it, just click on maybe a single prompt agent, start from blank, and then create. Once you create it, you'll have a template open something like this on the screen. Let's wait. Yeah. So and here the first thing that you need to do is probably any LLM that you find that is the most feasible for your particular use case. You can choose that. The costing varies as per the LLM. Then you can choose a voice that you find suitable for your particular use case. Again, there are I guess hundreds of voices available here. And then the third thing would be what is the language that you want for the agent. After that, this is a prompt that would define how your agent speaks with your customers. So you can define it as per your company, as per the persona of the agent that you want it to be. And then I'll give you the prompt in the description section somewhere. And once this is said, this will basically tell that, okay, you are a calm, confident, conversational agent. You have to talk to the customers, figure out these details, and then basis that, what is the next step that it needs to do. Once this is done, a few additional things that I've done here is I've set two functions. One of them is the end call function and the next one is the transfer call function. So these two functions trigger only at a specific condition, which is also mentioned here. End call, and I think transfer call would also be somewhere here. Let me just quickly search for it. Yeah, here. So these two functions trigger, the condition is specified again here in the prompt itself. End call is basically if the agent has got its details and is clear on what to do next, etc. It will end the call on its own by giving a sort of an end reply to the customer. And transfer call is in terms, let's say if the customer wants to talk to someone in your team, then it can transfer the call to that particular number as well. The next thing here is the knowledge base. In the knowledge base also you can add any document. I've just added a random document right now, but you can actually add your company's data here so that the agent knows the context of what your company is about and is able to answer to the customers that XYZ. Now once you've done this, go ahead and publish your particular agent. Once you publish, I think within this also you have to just select your outbound phone number. But before this, I think you'll have to go back, come to phone numbers. Now in phone numbers also you have two ways to get the phone numbers. Either you can take it from Retell AI itself. The second one would be via SIP trunking that you can use via any platform like Twilio, etc. So I've taken one from Retell AI itself. In the phone number, I think I have all countries allowed, and then I've selected the calling agent. So the agent that I've created, its name is V1, this one. So I've created two versions of the agents. This one is what I'm using as of now. and then all countries allowed as well. Let me again now go back. Once you have this number set up, let's go back to the agent, and here you have already published it, so it knows what number to use, etc. Now let's go back to n8n to set up our form and the HTTP node. So in the form, step, yeah, so it somewhat looks like this, that name, email, phone number, subject, and then you can submit it. You can create the form as per your needs, whatever data you want to collect, and once this data is in there, the next thing is the HTTP node, and this is the node that will actually trigger your phone calls. How do you create this HTTP node? I'll do one thing. I'll actually give you the entire workflow as a JSON file somewhere in the description, so you can take it from there. Or you can also do, which is a good practice by the way, you can come to Retell AI documentation. I'll put this link in the description, and then just search for this one, create phone call, because this is the sort of curl command that we'll be using for setting up our HTTP node. So once you search for this, you will come on to this page called API references create phone call, and here you have to copy this curl command. Now what this curl command is doing is that it will be actually setting up our entire HTTP node without the, what do you call, configurations like the APIs and etc. So let's say if I copy this, I go back to n8n, and if I just paste it here, sorry, I'll have to get the HTTP node first. So I got the HTTP node, import curl, and then just paste your entire code here, import. So now your HTTP node is set with a post method. This is the URL, what all parameters it needs to send, etc, etc. This from number is basically the number that you have taken from Retell AI. What is a to number? Again, to number we'll be taking from the form that the person fills in, and then what is the agent ID, etc, etc. So this will also be done. We'll remove this for now, and after this I think yeah, the third thing here is the Retell AI API, which you will get from, I think it's in billing. Now go to settings. Yeah, here is the API key, so you can click here and then get your API key. Just click on add key, and then you'll get one API key here. Just copy that and then paste it in your HTTP request node somewhere here. Yeah, bearer key. So this will be your API key here. And yep, uh, this is my JSON, my agent ID, the phone number, and then I'm taking a few things from the form that the customer has filled in. So I think we have set up the entire thing for now. Let's do a quick sort of demo here. Execute the workflow. Let me change the number. Yeah, AI project, submit. So I've submitted, and we should get a call any second now. All right. Hello.
Hi there. Am I speaking with Nikhil Upadhyay?
Yes, you are.
Great. This is Jarvis calling from that AI buddy agency. You recently shared your details regarding AI solutions for your business. Am I catching you at a good time for a quick conversation?
Sure. Please tell me.
Sure, I can hear you. I'll keep this concise. We'll start with a quick check-in to understand your AI needs and fit. Let's begin.
So I think, yeah, you've got the idea of how the phone call happens, how does the agent talks to you, and then gets the details, and then eventually you can also access, by the way, all of these calls from your retail dashboard. Let me go back and show that to you. Just call history, and here you will be able to see what all calls you have done, etc, and also be able to see what was the transcription, what did the customer speak, etc. You can utilize this data to bring in another level of intelligence in terms of what the customer needs, etc, and store it into a Google Sheet, Excel, whatever you need. So yeah, that's it from my side. If you think the video was helpful, do give it a like, share it with your friends who actually are building AI stuff and for whom this video will be helpful. And also do not forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.